this evening, which is kind of interesting considering we've got the water element raging, lots and lots of water outside. So hopefully we can use all our energy, all our power, and we can make a difference and build some heat and power in the body. So I'm just going to begin by reading a little bit about the fire element to you before we begin, and then we're going to get moving. We've got some quite interesting yoga poses this evening that will really help to ignite your inner fire. So the fire element relates to heat and light. It's the benevolent brightness of the sun in our outer world. We feel the warm sun on our face and it brings joy. The appearance of sun brightens our days, and for some, a profound joy can be felt when we witness a sunrise or a sunset. So just reflect for a moment and think how you feel when you see that sun rising or see the sun setting. The sun can also have a malevolent quality, especially around equatorial countries. It can be hostile, burning, and drying the land. Life can seem challenging in these places. Too much sun or heat can be as exhausting as too much activity can lead to mental or physical burnout. So your key words for the fire element are transformation, determination, motivation, action, powerhouse, willpower, confidence, intense. Heat, warmth, glow, assertive. Vitality, empowerment, passion, resilience, confidence, self-esteem, and digestion. So fire can have a purifying nature. Certain seeds need exposing to heat to germinate and grow. An uncontrolled forest fire can have a devastating effect, but it clears the debris and dead wood, making space for new life to grow. Fire has the power to transform. The fire element represents the qualities of transformation, illumination, change, and growth. Change can be challenging, but essential for growth and is part of that natural cycle of life. And in our bodies, the fire element relates to the digestive organs, the stomach, the pancreas, and the spleen, the upper abdomen, and the area of the solar plexus. When we digest our food, it's like adding fuel to an engine. It metabolizes, providing our bodies with warmth. The blood circulates to our organs, and it provides us with the energy to move, think, feel, and go about our lives. The sense organ is the sense of sight. So embrace that sparkle in your eye and let it light up the world. And I'm going to invite you to come up to your feet and we can begin moving. So we're going to begin moving. We're going to be moving like fire and energy and light this evening. So just begin by bringing your awareness down into your fingers. Give your fingers a stretch and give your toes a wriggle. And start to give both of your hands a shake. First of all, loosen up all those digits. Then let that energy, that awareness come into your thumbs, into your first finger, middle finger, ring finger, and finally down into your little finger. Lovely, really loosen up the wrist, palms of the hands, and then take it a little bit deeper into the forearms, the elbows, into your biceps and your shoulders, and give your knees a bend. Any tension just be released out down through your fingers. We take your hands up through the midline of the body, give them a shake up above your head. And from here, just pause for a moment, reach up, stretching up. Your sternum lift. Your shoulders relax back down into their sockets. Breathing in again, reaching up. And then allow both arms to travel down as if you are creating that image of the sun high in the sky. Take your awareness now into your shoulders. Begin lifting and circling your shoulders back. Gently transferring your weight through your left foot and your right foot. And transforming that stagnant energy, that stillness, into movement. Starting to lift your elbows up into it now. Creating big circles at the side of the body. You let the hips move, everything flow. And then swing your arms through and underneath. Sending forward handfuls of sunshine, energy, warmth, light. Moving from the heart down through your arms, through your hands. And then we're going to change the movement into a figure of 8, but this time lifting up through the heart. And as you move, begin to have awareness of the solar plexus. Strengthening, energizing the body as you move. Bringing joyfulness up through the heart. And then taking your arms all the way up overhead, creating a figure of 8 overhead. And then the arms down, all the way down towards the ground. So it releases the sacrum, shoulders. And bringing the arms back up again. And just twisting first. Pressing your palms together, bringing your hands down by your sides, bring the backs of the hands together, breathe in, rise up. Folding forwards down towards the ground, feel the stretch in the backs of your legs, bend your knees and rise up. Turning the backs of the hands in and lifting all the way up, sternum lifts. Breathe out, float back down into your forward bend. We repeat this 3 times. It is as you're drawing sunlight down through your body, taking it down through the front of the body and then lifting it back up like a rising light moving up through your body. Now this time as you come down, place your hands down either side of your feet or just in front, and then you're going to step back with your right foot and bring your right knee down onto the mat. Pop your core muscles on, palms face inwards. So both palms are facing, and you're going to lift both arms up behind so your palms are facing each other behind your back. Pop your core muscles on, lift your arms through and let your arms come to the level of your shoulders. Then you're going to fold your abdomen back down towards your thigh, lift your arms up again. This next time, your arms are going to lift a bit higher. Your eyes follow your hands, folding back down. On your 3rd time lifting up, you can sink down through the hips and just hold that shape. Check your knees over your ankle. Tuck tailbone underneath, let your sternum lift. And you can open your arms out as if you're opening out to that warm sun. Feel the sun on your face. And then folding forwards again, let that thigh press into the abdomen. Let your arms lift behind. And then place both hands down either side of your leading foot. You're going to tuck your toes, your back toes underneath, and lift your leg through and drop your body down so your body's in plank pose. In your plank pose, your shoulders are above your hands, body's in a straight line. You're holding there, letting the heat build in that solar plexus region. And come down onto the mat, bend your knees, lift up your hips, and place your chest down onto the mat, and then your chin. So your toes are down, knees, chest, and chin. Into Anjani Asana. And then let your belly come down, feel a ripple all the way through your spine, press down into your palms, and lift up into Cobra pose. Drawing your shoulder blades back and down, keeping your elbows in towards your body. Lovely. Tuck your toes underneath. Lift up. You can come onto your hands and knees, and then take your abdomen back towards your thighs. Step your feet in and come into Ardha Bhujanasana, into Ardha Muksvanasana, downward facing dog pose. Feel as though there's a thread attached to the base of your spine, pressing down into your palms, into your thumb and first finger, and just begin. You can walk your feet a tiny bit to stretch out your hamstrings, but we're really stretching the back here. Energy flows down from the base of the spine to nourish the eyesight and the brain. Okay, you're going to step forward now with your right foot and let your right foot appear between your hands. Bring your left knee down onto the mat. Release your toes, take your arms back into that sunburst. Arms sweep forward to eye level. Glutes are switched on. Breathe out, flow down. Breathe in, lifting up, a little bit higher and down. Third time, lifting all the way up, sink down through the hips, let your arms open out into that sunburst. Allow your breath to be steady and long. Om Mitra Namaha. Salutations to the friend of all. Flowing back down towards that thigh, let your arms lift behind. And then placing both hands down either side of your foot. Tuck your toes underneath, bring your feet back together. And then come back up into your standing stretch. Lifting up, and you can open your arms out to the sun. Repeat this 3 times. Now this time you come down, pause in your forward bend for a moment. And then you're going to step back with your left foot. Left knee down onto the mat. Pop your core muscles on. Arms go behind. And then we go back into sunburst. Breathing out as you flow down. Breathe in. Let the breath lift you up. And you can visualize sunlight pouring from your palms, nourishing your body as you move. On your third time coming up, sink down through the hips, stretching out, lifting the sternum. Visualize sunlight filling your body, nourishing your eyes, your face, chest, and solar plexus. Flowing down, arms lift behind. And then we go back into plank pose, so tucking toes underneath, step both feet back, drop your hips down. And we're going down onto the ground, lifting. Knees come down first, then chest, then chin, 8-point pose. Bringing the belly down, that ripple of energy from the base of the spine and rising up into Cobra or Sphinx if that's more comfortable for you. Okay, tuck your toes underneath, lift your hips up high, lift up into Ardha Mukha, the downward facing dog pose. Walking out the feet, stretching the spine, nourishing the brain. Blood flows down from the base of this, through the body down towards the head, the eyesight, everything nourished. Stepping your feet out now to the sides of your mat. Visualizing thread attached to the base of the spine, lower your heels. Then stepping your feet closer together, this time stepping forward with the left foot. Bring your right knee down, back to runner in flight. Allowing that beautiful flow to happen through your body. Lifting a little bit higher each time. Coming into sunburst. And flowing back down so the thigh nourishes those digestive organs, pressing and creating that massage. Step both feet back together, the front of the mat, pausing your forward bend for a moment. And slowly rising up, one vertebra at a time. Arms lift out as if saying hello to that sunshine. Breathe out as you come down. And that very third time you rise all the way back up, open out the arms. Pause for a moment, lift the sternum as if lifting the heart to the sun. Space into your body, space through the diaphragm. Tune into the breath. Is the breath steady? And then allowing the palms to come together and bring the hands down towards your heart. Close your eyes for a few moments. Enjoying that warmth, that heat, energy moving through your body. And through movement, through exercise, moving the body, we change how we feel. Moment to moment, minute by minute. And hands to come down by your sides. And then making your way down onto your abdomen. So coming down onto your tummies and come down into crocodile pose. So separate your feet wide, heels are in, toes turned out, one arm on top of the other. And your forehead rests onto your arms. Allow anybody to rest for a few moments down there. Really deeply breathing into the belly. Our fire element is associated with motivation and confidence. When a person is well balanced, They find they can express their ideas and creativity with ease and enthusiasm. Their inner beauty shines outwards. There's a sparkle in their eye and a spring in their step. This can be witnessed when a person is at ease with themselves. Natural confidence shines through. An idea can move through the furnace of creation out into the outer world. They can organize and manage under pressure. They feel a zest for life and spread their joy with others. When we're unbalanced in the fire element, it can show up as feeling inadequate, or being forceful, or feeling unmotivated. You can be tired or feel overwhelmed. Sometimes imbalance can manifest as being insensitive to others, or we could have a sluggish digestive system and find they're susceptible to burnout or exhaustion. So when we work with the fire element, we bring lots of different practices into play to help rebalance and cultivate patience with yourself and others. It helps you to build stamina and strength in the body and help you to find deeper reserves and motivation to draw upon. So just taking a couple more breaths as you rest in crocodile pose. And slowly beginning to draw your feet closer together. Placing your hands underneath your shoulders and just lifting back into that pose of a child. So hips come back to join the heels, forehead rests on the mat. And slowly bringing your hands back by your ankles, tucking your head in. Letting that breath move into your back and into your shoulders. And slowly, slowly, lifting back up one vertebra at a time. And just inviting you to sit for a moment or two. So we're going to work with a pose, or not a pose, we're going to work with a sequence of movements called the inner fire sequence. And the inner fire sequence has got quite a few fiery postures in there. First one being a warrior pose. Warrior pose actually connects us deeply to the earth and it draws that energy up through the body, so it activates that solar plexus, that fire element. Then we move into Bhima pose. Bhima pose massages all your digestive organs and gives you a dynamic stretch. Then we move through to a rotated triangle and then into another warrior pose. I'm just going to give you a very short demonstration so you can see what it looks like. I invite you to come up to your feet. I'm going to do a couple of body preps. So give your shoulders an extra little shruggle. And then pop your hands onto your hips, give your hips a few figure of eights. And then just circling. Ways. Stepping your feet nice and wide apart, bend your right knee, sink down into that right thigh. So you're stretching out the muscle on the inside of your leg. Lift up, sink down to the other side. And then come back up to that midpoint. Hold your elbows and just swing between your two big toes. And then just start walking your feet closer together. Slowly rise up and come back up, arriving into your mountain pose. Going to step over to the left hand side of the mat. And come into Tadasana mountain pose. Again, allowing the body weight to distribute evenly through the body. Feel your feet anchored down, your legs, ankles and knees are soft. Breathing out and lifting the pelvic floor muscle. Feel the pelvis come into neutral. And sternum there. We're going to begin by bringing the palms together in front of the heart. And your awareness now just around the level of the navel, just behind the navel, and gently draw in on that muscle. Feel your spine lengthen again. Draw the wrist apart, press the fingertips down towards the earth, and then rotate the wrist. So you're bringing awareness to the heart. That's it, hands come down. Step your right foot out to the side, place that foot down. Feel anchored and rooted down through your legs. You're going to lift both of the arms up and out to the sides so they're at shoulder level. Lengthen the spine, and you're going to turn the toes of your right foot 90 degrees as you come onto the ball of your left foot and sink down. And then spend a few moments getting your hips into alignment, drawing back on that left hip. Your right knees over your ankles, sternum lifts, and then turn your head so you're looking down the middle finger of your right hand. It's a pose of resilience, strength, courage. Earth energy rises up through the body, through the fires of transformation to the heart. We're going to bend the right elbow, just lean across, place your right forearm onto your thigh and sweep your left arm across your body. So we're in a powerful diagonal. Press down into the outside rim of your left foot, but reach through the fingers on the left, drawing back on the hip on the left. Core muscles are on. Just taking a few breaths in to build that heat. As you breathe out, you might be able to stretch a bit more deeply, but always remembering no pain, no strain, always moving to what's comfortable within your body. We're going to lower the left hand down now. So turning your hips, let your left hand come down so it's on the inside of your left foot. And then lift up your ball of your left foot and turn your heel back. Turn from the base of the spine. So turn one vertebra at a time so you're facing the right side, And then slowly begin to raise your right arm up above your body, drawing your shoulder blades back and down. Pressing down into the outside rim of your left foot. And then you're going to sweep your right arm down so it comes down and passes by your hip. That's perfect. Pause for a moment with both hands on the mat so you can have the fingertips down either side of your right foot. Core muscles are on. You're going to use your breath now and start to lift both hands up as if you're lifting a ball of heat, ball of warmth, glowing light up above the body. And then sinking down into that warrior pose, tucking tailbone underneath, lifting up through the sternum. Lovely pose of strength. Awareness towards the abdomen. And then with your left hand, let your hands part. The left arm is going to circle back and just place your left hand just at the top of your sacrum. Rotate around so your palm is just hovering above the third eye area. And lift up. Beautiful. Hold in for a moment or two. Inner fire. Burning brightly. Sparkle in your eye. Have an inner smile. And let that smile move all the way to your lips. Turning your hips towards the front now. Lift your feet. So your feet face forwards. Pause for a moment. Feel as though that sunlight is warming and soothing, energizing, bringing into balance all the elements of your body: earth, water, fire, air, ether. Flow down towards the earth, let everything round down. Let your body just go soft and relaxed, move however you wish. Shake everything loose. And then begin to walk your feet closer together. Step by step. Bend your knees and slowly rise up. Circling your arms around. Let your thumbs meet and your index fingers meet. Pause for a moment. Again, visualize that light pouring down through your body, through that Akash Mudra. And then just slowly let the palms come into that praying hands as you guide them down through to the rest of your arm. Take 2 steps towards the right. And do the same on the other side. So back to Tadasana. Lengthening your spine. Let your hands come down. Stepping out to the left with the left foot. Let your arms lift up to shoulder level. Breathe in. And as you breathe out, lift the toes of your left foot, lift your heel and sink down. Keep your pelvis facing forward, draw back on your left knee, draw back on your right hip, lengthen your spine and then look down the middle finger of your left hand. Perfect. Just take a few moments to breathe here, having that awareness of that solar plexus. You're going to bend your left elbow, let that right arm sweep across the body. Reaching through the fingertips on that right side. Pressing down into the outside of your right foot. Drawing back on the right hip. Although you're holding a strong pose here, allow there to be a softness. And through that softness and kindness, inner fire reignites. Turning your hips, letting your right hand come down, placing your right hand on the inside of your left foot. Lift up your right heel. Turn from the base of the spine, so you're facing the left side. You've got a lovely twist through your body, and then lift your left arm up, drawing back on your shoulder blades, pressing down into that right foot. And then if you feel comfortable, you can straighten the left leg. You're going to sweep your left hand down, create a circle, pause with both hands just in front of that leading foot. Engage core muscles, breathe in, lift up as if you're lifting a ball of fire, heat, all the way up above your body. Sink down into your hips, to tailbone underneath, and let your palms meet up overhead. And take that right arm back, place your right hand onto your right hip, and then lift up, lift sternum, palm hovers above the brow. Beautiful, bringing your hips back towards the front, bring your feet around, your palms face forward. And again, feel as though your body's absorbing that sunlight, heat, energy, warmth, transformation. You're a powerhouse of energy, vitality. And then slowly soften and come down to the earth, letting your body move however it wishes. And then slowly walking your feet closer together. Drawing in. Slowly rising back up and circle your arms around. Embracing that transformation, embracing that change. And hands come towards your heart. Close your eyes for a few moments. Releasing your hands down and just pause in Tadasana for a few moments. Noticing how you feel and witness to any thoughts that might arise, any feelings. And then we'll come back down to the mat and rest in crocodile pose once more, just for a few moments. So it's so important after moving, especially with poses that create heat, transformation, you allow the body chance to settle. So feet separate, heels in, one arm on top of the other, forehead rests onto your arms. And just allow your body to be supported from the ground upwards. As we've worked with the fire element this evening, the crocodile pose brings in that water element, that soothing, because no element exists on its own. They all have a relationship and each one supports the next one. And it reminds us of the interconnectedness of all things. Sun nourishes the earth, warms the seas, the lakes. Warms the earth and allows life to grow because it's that light and heat. And then whenever you're ready, Just taking a few more breaths here, actually. Take a few more moments to nourish your body. And invite you to roll onto your back when you feel comfortable. Bringing your knees in towards your chest. And just circling your knees around. And then pressing down on your knees and lifting your nose up towards your knees. And then bringing your head back down, placing your feet onto the mat, slide your feet away, let your toes roll out to the sides, allow your palms to face upwards. Allow your body to rest onto the earth, onto the ground. And it's going to take you through deep relaxation. To make sure that you're completely comfortable and you're warm. Just begin by gently stretching down into your toes, into the toes on the right side and the left side. Stretching down into your fingertips. And then noticing the sounds you can hear around you. Maybe the sounds of the street outside, maybe sounds in the kitchen. The sound of my voice. Just hearing those sounds. And noticing the ground underneath. Once more. And then noticing the sound of your breath. And then notice what you can see with your eyes closed. Maybe see the light is glimmering through the eyelids. Notice if you can taste anything within your mouth. And then bring all those different sounds and sensations. Bring everything together. And we're going to engage all the muscles in the body. Point the toes, squeeze into the calf muscles, the quads, the glutes, draw in on core muscles, draw down solar plexus. Fill the lungs, squeeze shoulder blades together. And breathe in. And then breathe out, soften, release, relax, let go. Feel the body spread, feel the body soften. We're going to breathe in again, drawing in, tightening. But this time just half of that amount. It's not that much. Just drawing in, breathe in and out a couple of times. And breathe out and soften, release and let go. And then we're breathing again. And this time as you breathe in, just tightening those muscles in your body, but just 25%. It's very soft. And just hold that for a moment or two while you breathe in and out. Allowing the breath to gently expand the chest, find its way down into the lowest part of the lungs. Maybe even down into the diaphragm and the belly. And breathe out and soften. Going to turn the head to the left side and the right side now. Then bring the head back to the middle. Scrunch up your forehead, wiggle the jaw. Just move the face. And then just let your face relax. And your jaw relax. And feel the body settle. Awareness moves back to the breath. And in your mind's eye, just invite you to visualize a candle. And see the flame of the candle. Soft light. And see the glow around the flame of the candle, warm, glowing, soothing light. I'm just inviting you to let your awareness travel once more back down towards your feet. And just beyond the sole of your feet, beyond the sole of your foot. Visualize the light of that candle like a warm glow, soothing and nurturing. And as you breathe in, that light begins to be drawn into your body. Soothing and nurturing, this light moves up through your body, beginning at your toes, moving through the big toe, slowly moving through each of the toes, along the ball of the foot, through the arch, the heel. It moves up through your body as you breathe in, it glows brighter and brighter and brighter. And as you breathe out, that light emanates just beyond the boundary of your body, soothing the feet. Breathing in now, that light travels into your heel, spirals up through the shin and the calf, towards the knee. And as you breathe out, it expands again just beyond the boundary of your body around, creating a beautiful glow, nurturing, warm glow around your body. Up into the quads. As you breathe in, it moves up through your body, soothes the bones, different cells and muscles, fibers, fascia, into your hips and pelvis, the glutes, every single cell of your body is nurtured by this light. Hips, pelvis, the different systems and organs within your body. Moves into the digestive organs, the reproductive organs. Breathing it in, and as you breathe out, it just expands, creating a glow all around your body that continues to expand outwards, along and up through the length of your spine, every disc, every vertebra, into your shoulders, nourishing any tight shoulders, into your arms, into your hands, your fingers. And as you breathe out, and just gently expands beyond, filling up the space in which your body exists, up into your chest, into your heart and your lungs, nourishing those organs of fire, digestive organs, pancreas, spleen, the energy center, the Manipura center, energized, city of jewels, up into your shoulders, into your neck, throat, into your head, your eyes. Just relax into their sockets. Sing the face towards the crown, and light into the glands within your head and mind, within the Jyoti Kendra, the pineal gland. Just take a few moments to be still here. The body rests in this organ light. Just spend a few moments here, becoming energized, revitalized. I'm going to begin to re-energize the body now. Begin by taking a few deep breaths and let the body just begin to move. Start to move your fingers and your toes. Have a smile. Just check in with yourself. Notice the ground beneath you. Imagine now, visualize that you're laying somewhere on the softest grass. And in your mind's eye, visualize a beautiful blue sky. And see the sun high in the sky. And it's a glorious autumn day. And the colours beginning to change on the trees. The reds and oranges, the greens are turning to these beautiful burnt sienna, these beautiful shades of red. Now breathing in that light, that fresh energy and vitality, but allow it to be soothing and nurturing. Breathing it down into your lungs, feeling that energy, that light as it nourishes your eyes. Down through that central column of the body, down into the different energy pathways. Light flows through you, energizes you. It moves down into your arms, your hands, your fingers. Just begin to move your fingers. Smiling, just moving in a way that's just right for you. And it flows down the whole length of your spine. The digestive organs are nourished. Down into your legs, into your knees, into your feet, and finally down into your toes. Just begin to wriggle your toes and maybe just starting to turn over onto one side. Seeing your palms down towards the mat and just bringing yourself back into a seated position. Just bring yourself back. Let's be still. The fire can be intense and powerful. So always remember to slow down. Let's go at your own pace. Stay steady and consistent. Let your hands come together. Just begin to rub your hands together. Make a bit of warmth in your palms. Push your palms over your eyes. Your eyes open. Separate your fingers. With your forehead looked up. And thumb thumbs. Give yourself a dust off. And then give yourself a lovely hug. The other side hug as well. And it's complete by bringing your palms up overhead. Come to you. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. May all beings be at peace. I hope that you've all enjoyed the fire element this evening. It's giving you a bit of a fresh energy on these dark